Here I am just heading out to go feed the chickens and what? What? Why is there chicken? Oh, there's chicken. We got rodents in our chicken feed. What's up, everybody? John from Old Redding Farm here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about chicken feed, chicken food, and chicken feed storage. Right now I got the sun directly in my face. So for the past 4 years, we've used these trash can feeders to feed our chickens, and they have done a great job. A platform that it stands on, there's a hole cut in the bottom, and a pipe that goes through. And it just goes right into the top of that gravity-fed feeder. And it basically just works as like an extra reserve. So there's just more food up top, and it works the same way. The tube goes down into the gravity-fed feeder, so when there's, you know, a certain level of food there, it stops going down, and then when they eat the food, it goes down. And it works out very nice for the chickens, and it's very low waste because they don't knock any of it out. But what had happened was we ended up getting a lot of rodents in the run, and so that wasn't very good. We started just filling up feeders and bringing them in every day, and so we would store them in our storage shed, which right now is a little bit of a mess. So we would take the food out every day and we would put it in our storage shed. And that's also where we stored our food. So we had, you know, bags and bags of food in here. And then the problem was we no longer had rodents in the chicken runs. We had rodents tunneling into our storage shed. That's a new little rooster. This guy right here. So he's a handsome little guy. But he was actually causing some problems yesterday. So we're gonna see if we can rehome him, because he was fighting with one of our silky roosters. And since we're gonna be breeding our silkies, we gotta put priority on that rooster. Luckily there's a spot right near us that accepts roosters, and they either rehome them or they put them in their like little petting zoo place. So that's nice. So what we did was we stored everything in our shed, but then the rodents found their way in there. So we tried to fortify it. We lined it with hardware cloth, but they kept finding a way in. And the problem is it's also really close to our house. So they ended up, you know, digging under the house and just making a racket, and they made a mess in there. They pooped in there. They got the food everywhere. So not only was it just a waste of money, it was a waste of waste. It was gross. And, you know, it's just not ideal. So what I did was I built this little storage shed here. And the way that this is, it's set up to store 2 metal trash cans. That's the only way that I've found that you can actually store chicken food without rodents being able to get into it. Built it completely for free out of lumber I got for free from the sawmill. It's not really pretty, but it gets the job done. So the first thing I did was kind of measure everything out and then frame up the skeleton of everything using these boards that we got for free from our sawmill. You know, recycled boards, and then nothing needed to be really exact. Just needed to make sure it was strong enough to hold everything. And then we put it up high so that it was easier for us to reach in. And we used the bark lumber to side it, set up the roof with the top cuts, and got to work. So to give you a little tour, it's really simple. All this lumber we got for free. It was all stuff that the lumberyard wasn't able to use because it's all offcuts and, you know, bent and twisted wood. When lumber mills mill down raw lumber, they start with the top. So you can see, so the bandsaw cuts right here, so they cut off this top part with the bark. No one ever uses that for anything except for us making this nice little log cabin feel for this thing. And again, it's not super pretty, but it works really well. I've just got, you know, more of these top cuts on here for the roof. It doesn't need to be watertight because these guys are watertight. And then I also added, so you can see I cut a little bird's mouth in this guy right here so that I could have this piece of wood just hinged so that I can open and close it easily and then stick it open. So that's nice. And then I got enough room for 2 trash cans. So I just got food in here, food in here. It worked out pretty nice. So now I can just go in, get a nice little scoop of food. So hopefully this will just be a better way of us storing our chicken feed. You know, it'll be nice to not have to worry about rodents anymore. And, you know, it's just not good for the chickens to have them around. They spread disease and they're also kind of gross. And my wife hates them, so that's a big reason to do it. Should be nice. Chickens should appreciate it. And it's actually like a nice routine now. We went from just leaving our chickens open all the time. And, you know, we have very secure runs, so they're not really in danger. But so we recently changed that and we've been locking them up at night. Now it's part of the routine. We come in, we drop the feeder, we put the food in, let them out, all that kind of thing. So it didn't really add that much to our daily workload. And I think it's kind of cool. Like, you let them out in the morning and they all pop out and they're excited to see you. So that's nice. So I was talking about our silkies. Here's one of our white silky hens. Coming out nice. Jeffrey, our buff-laced Polish rooster, hanging out. And then I got a meeting of the minds over here at the food bucket. So we got Well Summer right here, Black Copper Moran, and then I believe these are Silver Waist Wyandottes. There's another silky over there. She's cute. And then we got a black silky rooster somewhere over here. This is that troublemaker rooster. Yeah, so for the most part in this coop we have Black Copper Morans and Well Summers. Look at you! We're gonna start breeding silkies next year. They're so cool. You got a nice little Russian hat there, friend. So, all right, well, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.
If you're looking for more chicken content, we post videos every Monday and Friday, usually in the morning, and we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to check us out, let us know what you think, give this video a like, leave us a comment, ask us a question, and as always, please subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.